What are essential oils and how do they work? They are the life force of the plant which they are derived from. So when they are distilled, and if they are distilled properly, then the oils have the ability to do for you and I what they do for the plants. They can help support every system of our body, and they do this by triggering and strengthening our body's own natural responses and processes. So they're made up of tiny molecules that can deliver restorative properties to the systems that control our physiological state. The molecules of oils are so small and they're so efficient that they have the ability to affect every single cell in our body in 20 minutes, and then they will just be metabolized like food. And that is the beauty of plants. They contain oxygen molecules that help to transport nutrients to the cells that have been damaged, compromised, and drained of nutrients. Because a nutritional deficiency is actually an oxygen deficiency, disease begins when the cells lack oxygen for the proper nutrient assimilation. So by providing the needed oxygen, essential oils also work to stimulate the immune system. They are very powerful antioxidants. So they prevent mutations. They work to protect against free radicals, prevent fungus, and prevent oxidation in the cells. Our body does create antioxidants on its own, but it's not enough to keep up with the damage of all of the toxins that is in our diet or that is in our environment that we're exposed to regularly. And then there's also just the natural aging process. So supplementing with nutritionals that's high in antioxidants is a very good, healthy, wise choice. And essential oils, they are extremely antioxidant. So let's talk about how to use the oils. There's 3 ways. So aromatically, you can put them in your beautiful diffuser and just emit all of those tiny molecules into the air. So everybody who is in the room is benefiting from the essential oils that you're using. You can also just put a drop into your hands, rub your hands together, and cup over your nose and mouth and inhale, or you can just inhale directly from the bottle. Also topically, so you can put the essential oil onto the area that needs it the most. You can do this with a carrier oil, which would be a fatty oil like coconut oil or olive oil, to either cover a wider area or to dilute the oil in a sense. So if you don't want to dilute it, you can also use it neat. But some oils are they're considered a hot oil, like Thieves is a hot oil because that cinnamon is pretty spicy in there. Oregano is also a hot oil. And so you can be a little more sensitive to some of these oils. So it's always good to start with a carrier oil until you know how your body is going to react to these different things. And especially if you're using your essential oils on kids or infants or animals, then you want to dilute. Now, a good place to put oils is always on the bottom of your feet, because the bottom of your feet, the skin is a lot thicker and harder, so it's not actually as sensitive as some other areas on your body. And the pores are much larger, so it will distribute to your body a lot faster. And then the other way is internally, and you can add your oil to some water, you can put it in your tea, you can just put a drop right underneath of your tongue. That's called sublingual, and that is going to be the fastest way to distribute the essential oil into your body. And then there is also some oils, like I said, some are hot, so you might not want to swallow that oil. It can burn, not feel very comfortable going down for sure. And so another way that you can do it is actually just fill up a vegetable capsule and then take that with water. So I'm going to talk about 13 oils that you need to know and be very comfortable with and have in your home. So there are 2 labels. You have your Vitality label and then you have your colored label. The Vitality label means that you can take this one internally. Now, the interesting thing about both of these oils is they are exactly the same oil inside. This is just a regulation by the FDA And it's very helpful to kind of help us to see which ones are intended for internal use. Citrus Fresh is a fantastic citrusy oil. It is really good for eliminating odors in a space, so it's a good one to diffuse, but as you can see, it's a Vitality, so it's one that you can take internally. You can drop this into your water, a great way to start off your day, because for one, you have those really powerful antioxidants, and it's going to, kick up your metabolism. It's fresh, minty, invigorating. It is a fantastic oil and a really good one to start your day with. And then we have frankincense. Honestly, I didn't really like the smell of frankincense when I first started, but I have really grown to love it. It is just so good for your skin. It is so good for focus, and the aroma is fantastic. So you might know that it was a gift to baby Jesus, and a lot of Catholics are also just really familiar with this oil because it's one that they use regularly in their sanctuary. So frankincense is one of the great ones. It's so versatile. I mean, great for immune support, digestive support, skin, hair, owies, scratches. It is a fantastic one. Digise, also known as the stinky oil. So this one does not smell good to most people. I have actually heard people who like the smell of it. And so what this does is it's very supportive of the digestive system. So it can be rubbed just directly onto your belly if you are having stomach discomfort, or you can put a drop in some water and take it that way, or you can take it sublingually, or you can take it in a capsule. So all of those ways you're going to have really fast relief with Digise. If you have kids and you hear, "Mommy, my stomach hurts," that's your guy right there. Then we have Lemon Vitality. And so this is another citrusy one. So the citrus oils are really supportive of the lymphatic system. Citrus oils are so good to just, keep taking regularly, keep them in your water and flushing all that stuff out. Lemon is a fantastic one. So bright and just smells so zesty. And it is a lovely one, especially on a cloudy, rainy day. Pan Away. I tell people, think of this as pain away. That is how you remember what it is. It's got peppermint and wintergreen, some really great oils that are supportive of pain. Okay, so joints, arthritic pain, all kinds of pain. Pan Away is a great one for those. It has a very cooling sensation, yet warming. It is some good stuff, great for massage and great for post-workout. Raven, Respiratory. Okay, this is one that is so fantastic for a chest rub. Put a few drops in some coconut oil, rub it on your chest and down the sides of your neck. Just really opens up the sinuses. Excellent oil. Then we have Peppermint Vitality, and this one is so good. You can add it to your water. You can use it as a breath freshener. You can use it topically as well for sore muscles, or you can take it regularly as a dietary supplement because it is so good for supporting the digestive system. And then we have lavender, and this is a staple. The staple in my home, it needs to be a staple in your home. This is like the best oil of all time. It is so versatile. You can use it for every little ache and pain that you have, any little owies, any time that anybody needs to be kind of settled down. It's great for kids before bed, great to diffuse, to kind of set the tone for, it's time to settle down. It calms the mind. So a lot of people just think of it as relaxing and time to go to sleep, but it's actually very calming for the mind and will help you focus. So lavender is amazing for anything and everything. And it smells beautiful. And then we have Thieves Vitality. Now, Thieves is one of the coolest oils. So I don't know if you have heard the legend that it comes from, but it was actually some spice traders who would rob the bodies of the dead during the bubonic plague. And so what they would do is they would take an assortment of spices and herbs and they would rub it on themselves before they would go and rob the bodies, and they would not get sick. When they were arrested for this, then they were actually offered a lighter sentence in exchange for their recipe. And that recipe is what inspired our Thieves Essential Oil Blend. So this has rosemary, eucalyptus radiata, lemon, cinnamon, and clove in it. And these are all extremely supportive to the immune system. So you can add it to your tea. It's so good, especially in like a chai. And you can put it in a capsule, and you can take that. You can take that for a good period of time if you are dealing with anything during the cold and flu season. It's not something that I would take every single day, but it is an excellent oil to help you just kind of get through that rough season. So like right now, I hope you all have plenty of it and you're using it all the time. Then we have Valor, which is really one of my favorites. And so I'm just going to tell you a little story real quick. They call this the bravery oil. And I'm going to tell you about my son. When he used to have to go up on stage at church, he would flip out. I'm talking like he would punch and kick the teacher like to get away. He couldn't do it. It was so hard for him. And then afterwards, he's like telling me he's sick, you know, anytime he's ever had to do that. But the whole time when he goes up there, if he's made to go up there, he just stands still as can be, and his face is like beet red, and he's like, he's not doing anything that he's supposed to be doing up there. He's just terrified, petrified. And you're probably thinking, how rude of you to actually make him go up there. But okay, I do, so whatever. When I had oils and I learned about Valor, being an inspirer of confidence and bravery, I decided to give that a try on my son. And so I put that on his wrist, and I put it on the sides of his neck like a perfume. And for the first time ever, my son walked right up there willingly with the rest of the kids, and he participated on the stage with no issues whatsoever. It blew me away. That is not all that Valor is good for. I mean, it is amazing for that. And anytime I have to do like a class or something in front of more people than what I'm comfortable with, then Valor is what I will use. But also, they call it chiropractor in a bottle. And what makes this oil so magical is the frequency. So the way that the frequency in the oil interacts with the frequency of the body does some astounding things. So you might want to look that up, because there's some really cool things that happen with Valor. Just some serious like physical changes that it makes. Stress Away, the mom oil, that's what that is. Every mom, every grandma, anybody who deals with kids needs this. Not that kids are bad, I love kids, but if you are dealing with anything that brings on stress, which is anything in the world, then you need Stress Away. Now in our kits, we get the little roller fitment, and that roller ball is great to have in Stress Away. That's where I like to keep it. You can choose it for any of them, but Stress Away is great. So I carry all of my tension right here, and that is where I like to apply the Stress Away, is just right through there, and that just relaxes everything. It is such a sweet aroma. It has lime and copaiba and lavender and vanilla, which just gives it just this beautiful, sweet scent that is so relaxing and calming. Peace and calming. Okay, so everybody's chemistry, everybody's body chemistry is different. So Stress Away might be your go-to for that, or you might love Peace and Calming. I find that the kids love the peace and calming. It too has a very sweet and calming aroma. It's another great one to put your rollerball fitment in. I like to put this one, so if kids go to school and they deal with a little bit of anxiety or they deal with a little bit of hyperness, then peace and calming is a really cool one to put on like diffuser jewelry for them. Because if you think about kids, like a bracelet especially, they're moving all the time, and if they're having a hard time like chilling out, then when they're moving, they're actually inhaling what they're wearing. So bracelets are fantastic for the kids. I really like that, and I like to give them the peace and calming. That's one that's just really effective for the kids and adults. Like I said, that might be your go-to. Everybody's body makeup is different. The body chemistry changes, the situation changes, your preference changes, so keep them both. Now, in addition to the oils that are in the kit, we have some little bonuses that are at the bottom of the kit. So the Thieves Cleaner has been being sent out to people, and it's actually been leaking, which is really unfortunate for any of our new members to have that be their first introduction, except for the fact that Young Living totally takes care of anything, any kind of mistake. Young Living has like the best customer service ever. So they have handled every one of those situations, and until they get a solution to the household cleaner, they have switched it, they have substituted the Thieves Spray. So that's actually pretty cool. The Thieves Spray costs quite a bit more than the household cleaner sachet, but that you can just keep in your purse, and you can spritz it onto your shopping cart or the table at the restaurant, any place that you need to kind of de-germ, keep it with you for when you go on the plane or whatever. So the Thieves Spray is awesome, but so is the household cleaner. So it is a little unfortunate that people aren't getting that their first go around to get to experience that, because you're getting a whole ounce, and you can get a couple spray bottles out of that. So you really get to use it. It's not really like, I mean, it's considered a sample, but it's so much more than that. You really get to use it. And so we'll have to see what their fix is for that. And then the Thieves Hand Purifier, also just to keep in your purse. This is so amazing. It's non-drying. There's none of the toxic ingredients that they have in the hand sanitizers that are out there commercially. So the purifier is just lovely. Everybody just loves that when you have that. My kids are always asking me, my kids call it hamatizer. What's up with that? I don't know. I've not really corrected it, I guess, because it's so cute, but I've got one who's still, Mommy, can I have the hamatizer? Then we have the Ninja Red. So we talked about how the essential oils are so oxygenating, and how the lack of oxygen in the cells is actually where disease begins. So if we think about Ninja Red, it is extremely oxygenating to the cells. This is such a powerful antioxidant, superfood powerhouse. This is effective for every single system of your body from head to toe. So cognitive, digestive, immune, energy, sleep, your eye health. Ninja Red is mind-blowingly amazing. So anytime anybody's dealing with any sort of issues, start with Ninja Red. The way that that helps to flush free radicals out of your body will do some amazing things for you, regardless of what you are dealing with. It's amazing. So now in our premium starter kit, we get 2 rollerball fitments. So maybe Stress Away is your go-to, or maybe Peace and Calming is. So now you don't have to choose. You can put them both in there. You can put it on your Valor or your Pan Away, whatever you want. So that's really cool to get 2 of those. Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is an amazing program, and it is totally, completely, absolutely optional. So nobody has to be on Essential Rewards, but it is amazing. So you get reduced shipping on your orders and you earn credits to redeem free products. So let me just kind of tell you how that works. So in your first 3 months that you're on Essential Rewards, you will earn 10% of your PV back. Okay, and then that first order, so let's say you haven't purchased your premium starter kit yet. So in that first order, now Young Living has given us the opportunity to go on Essential Rewards with that first order. And so you're getting 100 PV, and then you're going to get 10% of that into your Essential Rewards bank. Okay, so automatically, without having to do any additional purchases, you're getting 10% put into your Essential Rewards bank to redeem later for free product. Plus, every month there's a promotion of free products, and there is always a 100 PV. So like this month is Orange Vitality. So if you were purchasing a premium starter kit this month and you went on Essential Rewards, you would get your premium starter kit plus a free oil, which would be Orange, plus 10 points in your bank, and it has not cost you a single thing more. So after that, if you don't want to stay on Essential Rewards, you can cancel it anytime without any penalty whatsoever. You won't get to use your Essential Rewards points unless you've been on for 3 months. Okay, so that's the only downside to signing up for Essential Rewards, is that you lose those points if you don't stay on it for 3 months. That's the only downside to actually canceling if you got on it. However, you still got that free extra oil. So totally worth it to go ahead and sign up for Essential Rewards in that first month. Now, on your 4th month, that amount that you're getting back actually doubles. So you go to 20% that you're receiving back. And then on your 25-month plus, you go to 25% back on your PV that you're ordering. And then at your 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, you're actually getting a loyalty gift from Young Living. And then every 12 months after that, you are getting an anniversary oil, which is an oil that you cannot buy at all. You just have to be on Essential Rewards for 12 months to receive that. And it's a fantastic oil. It's called Loyalty, and it's beautiful. So that is Essential Rewards in a nutshell. So that's one thing that Young Living did, was they added the ER without having to do an additional purchase, which is new, which is really cool. And then they've also added the Help 5, which is also super, super cool. So this is a way where you can earn points towards an incentive that Young Living is giving every month. They're giving every single person who earns 5 of these points a really cool gift. So last month was a gym bag that was branded Young Living, and it was really nice. The month before that, I want to say, was a stocking cap, and then before that was super cute Young Living mugs. You get these points by enrolling a new member, or getting somebody on Essential Rewards, or reactivating somebody. There's a few different ways that you can get these points in the month. So if you get 5, then they automatically send you whatever their incentive is this month. And so this month is the Power Bar. And so you get a little Young Living branded charger. Isn't that cool? And another thing, so they've been kind of blowing my mind with all of the cool features that they've been adding in this last year. They've just been doing some things that make everything easier for me and for the people that I enroll. And I think it's awesome. YLGO is like Young Living meets Amazon. It is so cool. So for this $79 plus tax, you're paying an annual rate, and then you get your 12 Essential Rewards orders shipped for free. So it's way reduced. You're saving quite a bit of money to do that. You actually get, it's done by credits. So you get 13 credits. So you get your 12 Essential Rewards, because you only do an Essential Rewards order once a month. and then you'll get an additional order outside of your essential rewards that is already covered and free. You get faster delivery also, so 2 to 4 day delivery. I had something else, I don't remember. Okay, so this is the promotion for this month. So, you know, if you sign somebody up, or if somebody gets a premium starter kit for that 100 PV, then they're getting the orange oil automatically. And then at 190, I believe it is Thieves oil and the dish soap. And then, you know, for those different qualifying levels, you will, there's added on products. But if you spend the whole 300 PV is what it caps out on this month, then you get the microfiber towel that's Young Living branded, and the household cleaner, and the soap, and the fruit and veggie spray, or fruit and veggie soak, and the Kunzia essential oil. So a really great promotion this month. And if you're like me and you buy all of these things anyways, then when they come out with a promotion like this, I say like this, they're all like fantastic, but this one was a pretty exciting one. And when they come out with things like this that you buy anyways, then that's usually the time that most of us will kind of up our order and get some extra things that maybe we haven't tried before, or some things that we've really been wanting, and you know, if we're going to get these for free, then that gives us the space to do that. Okay, so people have a decision to make right now if they have not gotten their premium starter kit yet, because right now the old starter kit is being clearanced. So there are 11 oils for $144. It's normally $160, and now, right now, it's $144, only while supplies last. I don't know how long that's going to be, but I'm actually kind of surprised that it's still available. So everybody needs to know about it quickly, because it's not going to be there long. So this one has the Copaiba, which is a favorite of mine. We didn't actually talk about it, but Copaiba is a very powerful anti-inflammatory. It's also an enhancer, so it enhances the effects of the other essential oils that you use it with. This oil is so nourishing to sore muscles, regenerating to the skin, to cells, period. Wonderful oil. It's in our hair care products, our skincare products, a very soft, woodsy aroma that's really grounding and calming. It's excellent. So, and so that kit has Copaiba in it, but the new premium starter kit, that is one of the ones that they took out to make way for Valor and Peace and Calming. Valor and Peace and Calming are amazing. This really just gives our premium starter kit, like, it gives a whole emotional element to it. So it's a very complete kit. It's a very good addition that they did. And you get the 2 roller fitments. And then that is for $165. So they've added like over $100 value, and it's only gone up $5. So the value in the new premium starter kit is mind-blowing. But you know, you just have to decide which one is for you, which of those oils is the one that you want to start with. If you were to get the new premium starter kit, I would suggest one of the first oils you get is actually Copaiba, because it is such a powerful oil. Okay, so do you want to earn an income? Have you thought about making your own hours, not having someone else be your boss, but using your own gifts and your unique talent to actually support yourself? And have you thought about how rewarding and valuable it would be to pour into others ways to make a change in their life, ways to help them steer away from the toxicity in their life, way to just help point out awareness and help teach people how to spot those things on their own and how to empower them to take charge of their health. This is a pretty special business because it's really not about selling products. It's about teaching people and helping people. And doing this business personally gives me the platform to help me reach more people and to help me share the things that are so important to me, you know, teaching them and helping them to make their own changes. You guys, when somebody gets sick, that's a really hard conversation to have, an almost impossible conversation to have. But if you can share now, and if you can help people to see the benefits of the natural, healthy lifestyle now, then that just makes a really big impact. Because once you're sick and you're afraid, then you don't want to hear these types of things. So I encourage everybody, honestly, to do your research now, to learn about how amazingly powerful God made your body and how well he designed you to be able to fight off the things in this world, and that you just have to give your body what it needs. The most important thing is just to give your body the nutrients and the things that it needs to function the way that he intended for it to. So if any of that appeals to you, then purchasing your premium starter kit is actually all that you need to begin. So you earn a $50 bonus every time you enroll a friend with a premium starter kit, as long as you have spent 50 PV in that month. And to earn commissions beyond that, you will have to have had to spend 100 PV in that month, which is important because if you are not using the products yourself, then again, you're just selling a product. If you don't believe in them enough to implement them in your own life, then nobody else is going to believe in what you're doing either. So it is important that you are using the products yourself. And that's one of the things that makes Essential Rewards so amazing.